What's up, guys? Nethervvoid here with more Season 4 DungeCraft Tekkit for you. And we've got a lot of stuff to do today. So, well, I guess I should have put that away. No, it goes up here. So, let's get started. So, you can see I've got a book and a pick in here. There's a couple things I want to make before we get started. Also, this is episode 21. So, episode 20 has the world download in it. So, go check that out. The link's in the video description of this. Oh, wait, I should use my trusty system here. Go check that link out, and you'll get the video, the world link, the link to the world files. Jeez, can't even talk. Trying to do two things at once. Apparently, I can't do that. So I'm gonna go to the White Tower. This should be a relatively easy process. I've already started working on getting an area set up for my next project, but I need a pick with silk touch on it, so I can pick up ice without making water out of it, because that's really a big pain. So I got 7 levels. Silk Touch is just a level 1, a slot 1, so it should be really easy to get. Slot 2, that'll work, that's fine. Now, I probably don't have enough to put this on there. So I'm going to be screwed right there. 12? It only cost 4 levels to make it. That's weird. Well, I'll have to get some more levels in a little bit here, but basically what I'm going to do... Why did I do that? Who knows? I'm going to get a gas tier and a piece of paper. I probably should have got that. Let's go do that real quick. And then I'm gonna get some levels later and do the actual enchant. You guys have already seen me do this. Yeah, I'll just do it later. A gas tier and a piece of paper makes a magic page or scroll, right? If I combine that with a slot 1 pick, I will get a silk touch pick. So that's what I'll be doing. Off camera to pick up ice blocks without having them turn into water, because the new area I'm working on requires that. So actually I'm going to put that in here. This is my new project ender chest. As you can see, all whites, and I have one right here as well. I have 2 ender chests for this other part of the project I'm going to be doing today. So let's get right into the parts that we need for today's project, which is going to be automating the Steve Cart tree farm. I'm going to need a few things to come in with Steve Carts. A cargo manager. So this guy, and also a cargo distributor. So let's look at cargo manager. Large iron plate. This is probably where I'm going to run out of iron. Oh, that's not that bad. Chest panes. Great. Yo, Diggy Dog, I need chest panes. Man, that sucks. Okay, so I'm running out of iron, but I've got iron all over the place, like good amounts of it. Actually, I'm totally out of iron, except for what I have in these project tables. Okay, so we're going to need... Let's see, we're going to need another plan. Let's get some more plans. Really wish I had work tables on this mod pack, because there's just not enough space in this thing to keep putting... Well, I don't really need those in there, do I? To keep putting these plans in there. So let's get an iron chest or whatever it is. Iron panes, something like that. 8. Nice. So let's do that. Okay. Now let's look at how many we're going to need. I can't remember how many. So large is 4, and then huge, right? We're going to need 4 huges. So let's get the 4 large and 4 huge first. So 4 large is like that. Actually, let's make some more small ones first. That should be good. Oh, I need more. Okay, I need more wooden ones. Oh wait, these chest panes. There we go. In fact, let's do this. Let's move all the chest pane stuff down here. There we go. So the next one is going to be for the large. Let's see, 4 of those, right? Let's get that one, and we need 4. There we go. Yeah, see, no room. I probably won't need these again. Let's just put these down here. Okay, now we need the huge. But first, we need more of these guys. Maybe just a few. Let's get that many for now. The huge is all the way around here. We need 4 of these as well. We can get another plan. We probably won't need this, but it's fine. Yeah, we need some more of those little guys. So let's do this. Yeah, see, that is a big problem. I'm glad the work tables don't have this problem, because by the time you save all those plans, it pretty much fills up this whole thing, which makes it really almost useless. So we need one more. Oh, wait. We need, let's say, another set of these. And then one of these. Boom. Alright, so the last thing we need is a large dynamic pane, which are 4 smalls around a redstone, and that's just an iron and a redstone. We're not going to make plans for this. We'll just get one more set of these. Make sure we have enough. And then we need 4 of these. So let's put those there, and now we have nowhere to see. Damn it! Let's do that, and now I think it's just this anyway, right? There we go. Alright, so let's make this thing. It's a lot of work just to get one block. There we go. Cargo manager, pretty nice. Now we also need a cargo distributor, so we got 4 simples, a redstone, and some stone. That should be easy enough for us. We're going to need this in there, though. 4 of those, redstone and stone. We do have the stone, so let's just do this. My mouse is acting up again. So this is going to help us automate that area with, basically, we've got wood coming in, saplings, and apples, I think. Those are the 3 things we're going to have to deal with. So we're also going to need advanced detector rail, which is also something from Steve Karts. And the advanced detector rail is actually pretty easy to make. It's just some stone pressure plates, some redstone and iron. And you're going to need this to stop the cart to actually interact with the cargo manager. So let's build one of those. Well, first we're going to need those pressure plates, right? So let's get 2 of those. All right. And we're also going to start dealing with something out of red power that I haven't used in a while because it hasn't been available. So I've got 2 of those. That's fine. I really only need 1, but that's cool. So we're done making Steve Kart's items. Next thing we're going to need is red power stuff. We're going to need 2 filters, and I believe I already have 1. Let's get that sucker out just to make sure. No, he's in the orange. He's in here. I knew I had an extra one. All right, so let's see. Filter plan. Boom. That's nice, huh? 2 filters. Now the next thing I'm going to make is something brand new that I have not used in red power in a while. And it's going to require these stone wafers. This is one thing that red power does really well that no other mod that I know of does even remotely as well as this. Now, what I'm going to do is the way you make these is you just stick stone in, and every one of your stones, when put into a furnace, makes 2 of those wafers. So let's just put one on this side too. We're going to need lots of these wafers. Probably not for this project, but we will. I've cleared this out. Eventually, we're going to need a lot. So we're going to start making some plans here. We're going to need tons of redstone. We're probably going to eat up almost all of our redstone in this process. These are logic circuits. Red power does these extremely well. It's basically complicated redstone, but in a very compact area. So let's do something like this. Stone wire plan. I usually get about 10 of each of these. I kind of know these by heart. I've used these in a lot of different series because it's just so awesome. There's really no way to even come close to competing with this. So I think it's like, no, is that wrong? No, maybe that's wrong. Oops. I know these so well and then I can't even build it. Okay, let's just look at what we need. Then I'll make a whole bunch of these. Okay, so we're going to make first one of the things I use the most. This is the state cell. The state cell is awesome. It will give you a redstone signal for a certain duration of time. It's kind of like standing on a pressure plate for a certain amount of time. So we already made stone wire. Let's do stone anode. Okay, that's what I was trying to make. I was close, but no cigar on that. You can see how this is going to take tons of redstone. So stone anode. Let's clear it out. Let's make, again, about 10. All right, what else are we going to need? Stone cathode is just a redstone torch and stone wafer. So we're going to need sticks. Let's just make a ton. There we go. Redstone torch is kind of obvious. I don't know, 12 is fine. We're going to need that for something else as well. Let's just make a bunch more. There. And then just like this. There we go. We're also going to need regular stone, and I think I have some. Yes, I do, luckily. I'm keeping kind of all that stone over there in my ME chest, so I don't usually have a lot of it on me. Stone pointer, this is where I'm going to need that, the stone here. As you can see, we're going through those stone wafers pretty quick. So that's why I usually just make a whole stack of stone into stone wafers. It gives you 2 stacks. So that's usually plenty. So silicon chip, red dope wafer, that's a little bit more expensive. Usually you don't need red dope wafers. Let's just get, I don't know, let's get half of these. Right, because we're going to make 10 or so. I think it was like, oh, that's the wrong, here we go, 1 over. I think it was like this. Usually 3 is good with silicon chip. You don't need it in that many recipes. Not too many recipes require it. And I didn't make the other ones, did I? Let's just put this back in. Well, first we're going to need this. I don't know if that means fine again, right? Let's make these so I forgot to get the plans for them. Trust me, you're going to need these because you're going to be making a lot of this stuff. If you use the redstone logic, it's easy to get away from yourself using this stuff. It just takes up all your time and energy and resources, really. We probably don't need these red wafers in here. Let's just keep them back in here. We're going to need them there a lot more. And we're going to run out of space, so there's another reason. Okay, so I think we have everything we need. Stone wire, anode. Let's try this. So a state cell is something I'll probably make a plan for because I use these a lot. I like to have a certain timed amount of redstone coming through, redstone signal, and then from there I usually use that to create my circuit. So let's make a plan for that guy, state cell. And okay, we had a little bit too much redstone in here. All right, the next thing I'm going to need is a NOT gate. This is another thing I use a lot. It's a little easier to make, but it's still very heavy. All these are really. Let's make a plan for this guy too. Takes a little bit when I first do these because I do them on camera. Some people have not seen this stuff before because red power doesn't update as much as it used to, and so people just haven't been using it. I use NOT gates a lot when I use state cells because you're going to see the next thing I use, which is really the trifecta of almost all of my redstone circuits, the timer. The timer is awesome. It will give you a pulse every certain amount of seconds, which is you can set it. It's very easy to set, and let's get that guy in there. This is pretty much my standard setup for most of my redstone circuits. But you'll see how compact this thing is, and if you've done any vanilla redstone, you're going to be like, oh my god, that's basically cheating. Which is fine with me. I don't like building complicated redstone circuitry just for, using the crap that they give you. It just doesn't seem like a fun time to me. This is going to look good. Why don't we do that? I think I'm going to do that. So let's put these in here, I guess. All right. So we've got our redstone circuitry. And I got 2 filter state cell NOR gate, a NOT gate, not a NOR gate, and a timer. So the NOT gate flips the redstone signal. So you can kind of see it in the picture there. I'll just show you when we get over there and set it up. I'm going to burn these locks because I don't need them. They're just a big pain in the butt. There we go. All right, you're dead. So I've got everything I need. It's time to get over there. I've got this. I need one more chest. Oh no, I need... What did I want to do? Yeah, regular chest. And then I'm going to pump this through, and I'm going to need an item tesseract. But for now, it'll be fine. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's get over there, and then we'll get this thing started. So I'm going to go hit my trees. And I think I've got everything I need. Now, I didn't use the project chest this time, which is this guy, because it's full right now. I took a bunch of stuff out of this cart because I wanted to pick it up and stuff and go test with it, and it's gone. Where the heck is it? Where'd you go, bro? Seriously? Oh no, it's in the... Duh, it's in my project chest. Smartest guy in the world, right? Alright, so there we go. It is here. So let's get this other stuff set up first before I put that cart down, because I really don't want to screw around with the cart just yet. We're going to put this guy right here. It's not a very good spot for it, to be honest. And the reason being is because it's going to require a little bit of space to kind of screw around with. That's kind of where I want it, though. I'd rather move this. And maybe even this. Hopefully there's not a lot of stuff in it. Nope. Let's just move all this junk. Because I want to have everything this thing is doing over here. Now let's put this stuff back down. Let's see. Over here. There we go. Okay, so that's good. And the project chest. Right there's fine. Okay, so we're going to put the cargo manager here. So it's got a really odd interface here, and we're going to talk a lot about these parts. But first, I'm going to connect something to it. Because the cargo manager right now will only interact... Why am I not using this? With the cart. And here's how it works. Let me show you real quick. See these little color blocks on the bottoms here? This tells you what side you're on. This is the yellow side. So if I want something to go into, let's say... this let's see. Let's say first thing I want to do is interact with inventory, right? And I'm going to click this to change the color. On the yellow side, I don't want to put stuff in from the cargo manager. I want to take stuff out. That's the first thing I want to do. And it starts at the top left here. And I think it goes down and in this direction, but we'll see in a second. So that means when it hits this track, which I'm going to set, this is the track that's going to tell it interact with the cargo manager. It's going to stop and start doing the things the cargo manager tells it to do, which it stops on the yellow side. It's going to empty all of its materials into the cargo manager here. Now, one of the cool things you can do with the cargo manager is click this center button, and it splits up the inventory spaces, okay? And also, you can get colors as well, so that you can interact with the block that I'm about to put underneath this thing a little bit easier. But for now, we're just going to leave everything. We don't really care. So we're going to pull out the inventory first, then on yellow, because we're on the yellow side, right? We're going to fill up the engine first. So it's just going to take whatever it has in there and fill up the engine with it. So the things that will go in the engine are saplings and wood. You can burn those like you would coal. So that's what we're going to do. So that looks great right there. This button tells it whether to turn around or not. This means come up to the cargo manager and then go back the way you came. That's really good if like you're doing one line down into like you're mining or something, and there's only one line of track. It's not a circle. Since we have a circle, we want it to continue and just keep going around in a circle. Now, then what we're going to do is actually, I think we use this one. We're going to put saplings into the sapling area, okay, from the cargo manager. So we're going to dump off inventory, and it's either going to put saplings in first, or it's going to put the engine part in. It doesn't really matter which order it does it. But it does not do them all at the same time. It does one before the other. This one, we're going to set to black, which means turn it off. So this thing is pretty much set up. And we can let this, we can get our cart out here and let this thing run, and it will do its job even while we don't have anything set up here to actually work with the cargo manager. So items are going to build up inside the cargo manager, which I'm fine with that. So there we go. Let's give it, again, let's set this to medium. Let's give it, I don't know, a little bit of wood since we're going to have tons of that, right? Because now it's got to, and it's interacting right now. It's actually dumping the cargo off. Oh, it's chopping down trees right now. That's what it's doing. Let's give it a little more wood. We're going to have plenty. We don't really need to worry about it too much. So let's also give it some saplings just to get it going a little bit here. There we go. Now it's doing its job. When it comes back, we'll see. It's going to drop stuff off and pick stuff up. It's going to take a while, though, because all these trees have grown up while it was sitting there without any energy. So that'll give us plenty of time to work with this next part. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this guy underneath it. So let's take it off first. I want to show you. If we put it here and right-click, it says, hey, I'm not connected to a cargo manager. The cargo distributor has to be connected to the bottom of the cargo manager. I wonder if it can be connected to the top. Oh, it can. It can. That's nice. We're not doing that, but it's nice. I'm going to hook this thing up on the bottom. Okay, so we're going to do this. Oops, no, not that. We're going to do this. Come on, just place it. There we go. So right now, it's set up on the purple side. The bottom is the purple side. You can't tell, like, if you look at it, see, it's just gray. But trust me, the bottom is the purple side. So we're going to say, you can set any of these to any of these sides, okay? So the blue side, you could set to red or something. You can set them all up in different ways. We're going to say all. So when I'm saying that, I'm saying these color of inventory. So I could say set, you know, yellow to the purple side. So it would send all these yellow boxes to the purple side, which is basically this cargo distributor. Out the bottom is basically what it's telling me. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to say all to the purple side, because I don't care what color these are. They can all interact with each other. I don't really care. Now it will let me hook up a pipe to it. So I'm going to hook up a tube. Wow, I'm really running out of tubes here. That's what she said. Like so. Oh, it's not connected. So I did something wrong. Let's see. What did I do wrong here? Oh, let's say the blue side. Let's do this. Boom. Now let's try it. Actually, we want it out the bottom, don't we? Let me look what we have down here. Ah, that's the purple side. I knew there was a reason I was doing purple. Stupid digger's backpack. Give me some of this. God, you're a glutton, bro. All right, there we go. All right, so that's why, because it's the purple side is the bottom. So we'll set it to purple side. That's fine. Right-click to reset it, and drag and drop to set it up. So we're going to say dump out the purple side. Now, I don't want a tube there. That's right. That's why I did this. What I want is a filter there. So I'm going to filter. I'm going to have that filter pull some items out of that for me. Got to get out my screwdriver here, and that filter will come in later. So there we go. It's set up to pull stuff out. Now I can't get out of here. Great. There we go. All right, so has it come around yet? No, it's still working. It's going to be working forever. So you can see it's picking up lots of items. The saplings will immediately go in the sapling area, but the engine won't get any more wood. So let's put a little bit more wood in, or fuel in there just in case. All right, so the filter is set up. This thing's saying, I'm going to give you access to any inventory through the purple side, which is the bottom of this block. So it's got access to everything it needs. Now, I'm just going to clear out these 2 blocks here, and we're going to start setting up our little system here, our timer, our logic. So what I'm going to need now, and I hope I have everything I need. I actually didn't check this part. I'm going to need... No, I don't. I don't have any. What a noob. Well, I'm going to go get some, what's it called? Something pipe. Come on, learn how to type, dude. It's called cobblestone structure pipe. I'm going to go get some of that. I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright, I'm back, and I have my gate and my structure pipe. I made tons of it just to make sure I'd have enough for later. I'm going to put a structure pipe right there, because I want to put a gate there to monitor this sucker. Now I'm going to say, when your inventory's full, I want you to give off a redstone signal, okay? And the reason that is because I'm going to have that thing set off my state cell. So in this configuration, the state cell has to receive a signal from this side to begin, and then it sends a signal out, a constant redstone signal out that front for the whole duration of this, whatever it's set at. We're going to set this thing at 10 seconds. Actually, I need to look at how many slots we have in here. Wow, tons. So I'm going to only do this when this thing's full, which means it's 15, there's 60. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds. And we'll do it at half-second pulses. That'll be good. But right now, it's not configured correctly, right? And I need to go sleep. You know what? I'm just going to cheat in the daylight because we don't have a lot of time to get this finished. So sorry about that. So I need to get that signal into this side. So I'm going to turn it with my screwdriver. Now you can see it's perfectly aligned how I wanted it. But let's say I wanted the signal out that side. I wanted to receive the signal in this side and send it out that side. I just shift and right click and it reverses it. Do you see that? Now when I turn it, it's a lot different than it was before because it's mirrored. So I'm going to mirror it back again because I actually do want it coming out this side. Let's clear this out and make it a little bit easier on myself. So when this inventory is full, it's going to send a redstone signal into the state cell, and the state cell is going to stay active for 30 seconds. So what I want it to do then is hit this NOT gate. Okay, and let's configure that sucker. There we go. So, when it hits, when that state cell activates, it's going to send a redstone signal in here and turn off these redstone signals. These are on right now. And the reason that is because I want to stop this guy from clicking. Okay? So I need to turn him around. Right now, he's stopped. He's receiving a redstone signal. The timer will not activate. Once the signal turns off, which this will do for 30 seconds, this timer will click for 30 seconds, however many clicks it'll get through. We're going to set that to half a second, okay? Now, half a second is pretty fast, and you don't want to do a lot of timers at that kind of speed because it'll lag your server or your game out. So, the only reason I'm doing it at 0.5 seconds is because I'm only going to do it for 30 seconds, and only when this thing's full, which is going to be very rare. Now, it did drop off some stuff. As you can see, remember all those trees it had out there? And look how much is left. Not a lot. So, it's going to take a long time to fill that sucker up. So, that signal will not be going off very often. Wow, a whole nother huge tree. How are we on fuel? Okay, so see, fuel full with logs. We're good. That means we're never going to have to refuel this guy. He's fueling himself. He's perpetual now. So what I want this timer to do is tell this filter to give it a redstone pulse every half a second, which will pull a whole stack out of this guy. So there are 60 spaces, slots in the inventory here. this is going to pulse 60 times. So it's going to clear this whole inventory, okay? But to do that, I need to give it a redstone alloy to make sure it actually does activate the filter. So let's do that. Right click. Now, normally this might interfere, but this is where the pulse comes out. When the state cell's finished, it will pulse out this direction once. We can stop it from actually harming our little system here, which it's not going to affect it, but let's just show you how you would do that, because I do have a RedCraft little saw on me. So let's saw this guy up a few times, all the way into covers, and then let's turn it this way for strips. Now let's get a bunch of these, because I will definitely be using them if I make more logic areas. What you can do is use this strip like this, and it'll block that. So there you go. Now it won't connect, okay? So now it'll just get 30 or 60 pulses right on that filter. And since the filter doesn't have anything in it, and now that I have that redstone, the alloy on there, I can't show you what I'm talking about. Let's do this. There's nothing in it, so it's going to pull whole stacks of anything that it finds in there. So now let's set up where it's going to pull it to, right? So I want another filter. Actually, I want the filter here. So let's bring that up this direction, right? I'm going to need more of that stuff. All right, I'll be back for that. We are running out of time, so I'm trying to do everything I can off camera. I'm going to make some more tubing, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I know it looks like I spawned these in, but I didn't. I just made 64 because I use these a lot. Here's the chat window. You can see that's where I set the daytime. I have not done any of that since, so that should prove that I didn't spawn anything in. So what I want to do here is actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my saplings thing right here. I want this to collect only saplings. Just a bunch of saplings all day long till it's full. So I'm going to have that come into the top here, like that. And this way I'll be able to hide it a little bit. And I want the filter right here. Ooh, I'm going to have to put that one. Oh, no, I don't. It should take everything this direction into the filter. I can put the wood over here or something for now. So I'll put my filter on. Let's see. Like this. Then I gotta turn it. We're almost done with this project, which is really cool. There we go. Or actually, no, it has to go the other way. The big side has to be... There we go. Okay. Now I need to put a sapling in it. So let's go steal one from the cart here. No, we just need one. I only want saplings to go this direction, and there's a reason for it. And you might already know what it is, but you will definitely know in a couple of episodes. So let's put the other chest here on the opposite side. This is not going to be permanent. This is just going to be for now. I'm going to actually move this into my ME system, my ME storage system, in probably a few episodes. So let's make this guy just as long as the other one, and hopefully that will be fine. That's what she said. Alright, there we go. Now we have two equidistant systems, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that, to be real honest. Well, let's see it work, right? Let's do this. I'm going to actually empty it out. I'm going to give it the signal myself. So we don't have any saplings. Let's go steal some from this dude. Boom! Stolen! Stoled! Alright, I'll wait till he goes by. He's going to dump off his stuff. You can see he's dumping saplings. So he gets items for his engine first, then he dumps saplings off. So that way, he'll pretty much only ever pick up wood in the engine, and he'll dump up all the saplings he can. So he's going to go around again. Nothing has grown. I'm going to quickly dump these saplings in now, and then we're going to change this. There we go. So now it's going to click out 60 times. Everything but saplings goes that direction. Saplings go that way. And let's turn it back so it stops. It will eventually stop. Sweet system, huh? So we got apples and wood in this side, and we've got saplings in this side. That's exactly what I want. So you can see the state cell is turning right now. When it gets down to the bottom, it will stop. Now this is a 30-second process. It's going to click it 60 or so times. If it's a little more, I don't really care, as long as it only does it when this thing's full. The last thing I want to do to set up the automation for this thing is tell the system to turn off when the sapling chest is full. This chest is going to fill up a lot faster, so I'm going to have plenty of wood. I'm never going to have to worry about it. But when I don't need saplings for the next project I'm going to show you, I want this whole system to turn off. The one thing that will be hard is, well, I'll make this area wood, I think. So this is done now. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this thing up to another structural pipe there and say send off a redstone signal when you're full. And I'm going to put a cart here to, it's called a loading rail, I think, loading track. A holding track where once it's lit up with redstone, that Steve's cart will come here and stop and he will not be able to move. Hopefully he won't burn off all his energy sitting right there. He might. He might. So I don't know. I'm going to have to screw around with that. Probably on my test world. So we're pretty much done here. Let me just clean this up a little bit. We're going to change this to wood, which we have plenty of now, so I'm not worried about that at all. Let's do this. Let's just fill these two in with wood. That way I can hide the pipes and stuff like that. It'll be really cool. There we go. So, no, we don't have to fill anything in, do we? We can just go straight up wood. Probably going to need more, to be honest. There we go. Alright, so there we go. Nice and pretty here. There we go. So you shouldn't see any of this stuff. You will see the redstone a little bit, my little setup here, but that's fine. I don't really care about that. It doesn't have to be that nice. Great, now it's raining. So I'm going to cut a couple of covers right here. You've seen me do this before. Make it look a little nicer, and then I can probably also create a couple of covers there so you can't even see that. The tube going in right there. So let's cut a few of those. Let's do it like so. And then 8 of these we're going to make into those hollow covers. I like making this real pretty. Another thing that not a lot of other mods have that Red Power does really well. And I really wish that if Red Power is not going to be updated, somebody would take over the effort to make these prettier type stuff right here. So I think I have to do this. It's got to go in just exactly a certain way. Well, let's just do this. Probably going to lose some items, but that's fine. So I can put that on there now. Now I should be able to put... Did I not get it? Chest? Apparently not. Did I get you yet? No? Did I lose the chest down there? That'd be really unfortunate. I did. That's so awesome. Hold on a sec. Let's get this out. Let's do this right. That rain is really annoying. Okay, there we go. Alright. So let's do this again. Hopefully he doesn't drop off any stuff. Damn it. Too much crap. Alright, so let's get these pipes in there quick. There we go. And finally, boom! Look, he's all connected and everything. Alright, let's get that wood back in there. That's what she said. Alright, we're good. Now I can put all the wood in here. Sweet, so now at least we have automated wood. We've got tons of it. Apples, we got all the food we'll ever need. Covers, which I haven't put that other one on, did I? So this has been a really fun couple of episodes. I've never done Steve's carts, so really glad I could get... Oh, come on, man. Get a little bit of work done with Steve's carts there. Been wanting to do that for a long time. But Steve's carts just takes a lot of work to kind of figure out and stuff like that. It's not all that intuitive. So this is not working at all. And now actually I can't get out, can I? Great. There we go. Let's see if I can do it like this. There we go. Alright, cool. And now... Probably could put wood or dirt in there, but that actually looks pretty cool. Oops. Pick's in there. We did the surgery, ma'am, and I left my pick inside your abdomen. Sorry about that. It happens sometimes, you know. Whatever. I almost did it again. Alright, there we go. So, pretty cool little system. Let's see if we can do anything else to pretty it up over here. Bet you I can. Yeah, we can, right there. Now I'm just kind of screwing around, so I really should end this thing, but I'm not going to. Ooh. Let's just make all of this wood. Oh, what about this guy? There we go. Sweet! Looks like we planned it and stuff. There we go. So, pretty cool system. Actually, really easy redstone logic right there. That would have taken like 5 billion blocks if I did it with vanilla. So, pretty sweet. The whole system's automated. It's all up and running. This guy's going to fill up with oak saplings eventually, and we're going to get tons of wood in here. Actually, this is going to fill up quicker, sooner than that. So, we're going to have to get an item tesseract in. I'm probably going to do that off camera, send it out the side or the top or something, and send it to the ME chest. At some point, I'm going to have to put something on here just to kill off any extras that I get, because it's going to be stuff that, you know, I don't need eventually. So that's the end of this episode. Let me know what you think about part of the automation for the Steve's Cart tree farm, at least the only part we need for now. But I will have to come back and do a little bit more work on this thing to make sure that it does not overflow or doesn't run when we don't need it to run, because that's something I really hate with automated systems, especially on servers. People let stuff run and it bogs the whole server down to get block lag and all sorts of crap. So anyway, this is nethervvoid signing off, saying thanks a lot. Go check out the episode 20 world download. The next thing we're going to be doing is over there. You can kind of see it. I bet you, probably some of you guys know what it is. Really cool, though. Look, I'm working on the track already and everything. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.